WIMBA, down and dirty, here we go. WIMBA is the tool that we use for synchronous, same-time communication. If your class is using it, you'll most likely see a button. Maybe it'll say WIMBA or virtual classroom, something to that ilk. If you don't, and you need to access a live classroom to meet with your teacher, to do some kind of online interaction, live, look in communication. This is another place where you go in, you scroll down, boom, WIMBA classroom. All right? But for right now, I'm going to show you logging in through the WIMBA button. So you as students will not see the Create Room button. You don't need to worry about it. There may be multiple classrooms listed here, so if there are, you may want to go back to the syllabus or your week at a glance and see which room you're actually meeting in. You click to enter the room. And this is a very important page. Please pay attention to this guy. First of all, you see, for those of you using phone access, if you don't have a headset and a microphone, that's okay. You can still fully participate. Copy down these phone numbers. I always recommend you get into the WIMBA classroom first, then you call in, because it takes a minute for all the software to load. You'll want to write down the student PIN number. Now, don't worry about the instructor PIN number. But copy down your phone numbers. 877 is a free call. If you're calling from somewhere and you don't have free long distance, use the 877 number. If you have free long distance, go ahead and use the 201 number. It tends to be a better line. But before you log in for the first time, I highly, highly, highly recommend that the day before you're supposed to go in, you run the wizard. Please notice where I am pointing right now. Run the wizard. This is a setup wizard. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, but if there's a problem, it could take some time. It will walk you through the steps and make sure that the WIMBA software is working properly with your computer. You don't need to do this every single time, but definitely the day before your first meeting, run the wizard. If you're using a headset and microphone, please have those plugged in before you click Run Wizard so that it'll see them, it'll make sure everything's working great. And then we enter the classroom. Now again, this will take a couple of minutes to load. So if you're logging in and you're going to be using the telephone, go ahead and enter the room, and while this is loading, you can call. So you'll get this room. Ta-da! 1 minute, loading please. This will take, like I said, go away, go get a soda, go grab a cup of coffee, decaf. Now, as it loads, you see things start to take place. This is our people bar, so we'll see everybody who is in the room eventually. Right now there's only one. It's rather lonely, but kind of quiet. Those 3 dings are magic. They mean that audio has loaded properly. To talk, to be heard, I have to click the talk button. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice when I do that, over here, the bars go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That means my audio is going out. You should be able to hear me on the other side. If you're having audio issues, click here, and you'll see this is my output. That's how loud I am going out, and this is the volume coming into me. So if you're using a headset and it's just too loud, you can adjust it over here. Alright, these little bars over here, they're the same bars you see here. They tell me how fast my speed is. Green is good, all is well. If it's yellow, I may have a slight lag. If it's red, just give yourself a second. It means your internet connection is really weak and you probably aren't hearing well. Don't try to talk when it's red, no one will hear you. Now, here is our text area. All you have to do is type in and hit enter or return. Nothing fancy schmancy there. If you want to private message people, the names of everyone will be in the list, so you can select someone and only they will see the message. If you want to communicate with your professor, notice I'm clicking yes, I agree with what you're saying. No, I disagree with what's being said. Raise my hand. Hey, I've got a question. Got a question. And some emoticons, which you notice correlate to a message that pops up over on the side. Those are the basics, really and truly. And again, if you don't have a mic and a headset, no worries. Call in on the telephone. If you ever forget the telephone number, you've got to write it down. You can get it by clicking on the blue telephone. That's it. It's just software. Give it some time. Play with it. You're not going to break it. That's WIMBA. Good luck and enjoy your course.